Hi, my name is Matthew Stebbins with Space Coast Elite Homes Team, and I wanted to give you a quick update of what is happening in the Brevard County housing market. I am trying to do this on a monthly basis just so you guys can stay abreast of when the information comes out. So that's why I wanted to be able to talk to you. Yes, there has been some stuff in the news saying that it has been slowing down, but compared to 2020 and 2021, of course it has, because it was bananas. But the truth be told is at this point, it's actually starting to normalize. And I would honestly say at this point, it's not quite normal yet. And it's actually still pretty busy because of the amount of homes that have been sold in the amount of time, as well as the inventory is still lowish. It is slowly increasing because the demand has slowed down, but it was flying off the shelf in 2020, 2021. So, and things have started to slow down because interest rates crept up a little bit or significantly, and at this point, just to give you a heads up, interest rates, when they were just down to the 6.3s a few weeks ago, the market went crazy once again here in this area. But since they crept up to close to 7% at this point, it has slowed up a little bit because people are waiting to get a little bit better rate. So yes, those things did happen. We do expect the rate to kind of drop a little bit more again, and then I don't know what's going to happen according to the Fed for the rest of the year, but that will be to be seen. However, people have been waiting on the sidelines for so long, they're starting to get impatient. And it really showed when the rates dropped to about the 6.3%, because it really did get crazy around here for a few weeks. So here are the latest statistics, and you do have to keep in mind, these are based off of last year's numbers, and that was still cooling down at that point, and now it's starting to normalize at this point, but it's still busy. So closed sales are down 9.7%. Not surprised, that makes sense. March 2023, there was 1,031 sales. Lately, there's been 931. Still a lot. Pending sales are down 5.9% for the month. We also have to remember, though, right now, this is kind of our winter season, and now that April is starting to finish up, things are starting to rock because kids are going to be finishing with school and moves can happen. So it's always slower in the first few months of the year anyway, but just trying to give you a heads up on what's happening. So new listings are up 11.9% from a year ago. Not surprising. Again, it's slowing up. Median sales price has gone up from a year ago by 7.3%. A year ago is $379. Currently it's $379,445. A year ago is $353. So some of the people that have been sitting on the sidelines, waiting to see if their house prices go down, it really hasn't happened that much here in Brevard County. Truthfully, it's actually gone up, and that's a pretty good amount. Inventory has shot up to 3.6 months worth of inventory compared to a year ago at 2.2 months. So we knew that's going to happen, and I just explained that. Traditional sales are down 9.9%, and that's not surprising. And the reason for that is the rates have gone up so much. People are finding alternative, different programs for loans and whatnot. Now we're starting to see ARMs or adjustable rate mortgages, or just now going with FHA loans or VA loans instead of just conventional. So they're trying to find better ways in order to be able to figure out how to purchase a home at this point with such a high rate. Do remember, though, if you are having to buy a home, you can refinance later. You do have to pay some fees, but at the same time, it may actually end up saving you money in the long run, because if the rates do go up, do come down, however, the values go up, which I expect when the rates go down, it's going to go bananas once again here, just because of the pent-up demand. So just remember that. So foreclosures are down 12.5%. Last month they closed 7 sales, which is really not that much. And the median price of those were $230,000. Short sales, they have 2 short sales. So, but I just wanted to let you know it is, very kind of uncommon for short sales at this point because the values have gone up so much. So that was for single family homes. A recap of townhomes and condos for March. I like to explain that because with the cost of everything going up, people are starting to buy more townhomes and condos. Closed sales went down 11.9%. That's pretty common around here because it's the winter time, and we're starting to get into that spring. And we are a secondary market for condos, so that happens pretty commonly. New sales are down 8.2%. That makes sense. We don't have a lot of activity in this first few months anyways when it comes to townhomes and condos. It's kind of rare. The median sales price actually went up 7.1% to $300,000 compared to a year ago was $280,000, so values are still going up. Month supply is up 5.9 months this year compared to 3 months last year. So that is showing that there's a lot more condos and townhomes on the market, which again, we're getting into, the market that we have. Traditional sales are down 11.3%. Again, not as many people are getting as conventional mortgages, so that makes sense. And then REO and foreclosures are down with one closed sale instead of two from last year, and the median sales price of those were $120,000. So short sales, we didn't have any short sales when it comes to condos. It usually doesn't happen, especially with increases over the year. We tend to have a lot less short sales. So I hope this helps because it's a lot of information, but it's showing that the market is still really going well here. It's just not going like it was when it was on fire in 2020 and 2021. And now it has starting to slow down and starting to come down, be a little bit more reasonable and not as ridiculous where, you're getting 5 to 10 offers on a house. So hope that helps. If you have any questions, you can always just message me personally or even call me on my cell phone. I'd be happy to answer your questions. My direct number is 321-482-3585. I'm Matthew Stebbins with the Space Coast Elite Homes team. Thanks for watching.